doing something different, changing things for the better. Okay, stop bashing somebody to make you sound like you are actually doing something positive, because you're not. You're not being very productive. You're being a racist. Okay? Do I have to tell you that for you to understand? Like, I don't care that you do not like me. I don't care. You don't have to like me. You have to understand that I'm tired of this hateful behavior. Go ahead, Kitty. Sorry.
Being attacked. Like, seriously.
I'm sorry. What was that? Sorry.
Why is everybody attacking me now? I don't understand.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
I'm a white person, and I'm apparently getting attacked for being white. I don't understand this. What's going on?
What do you mean, Kitty? Are you physically, or what do you mean? I'm trying to understand. What are you talking about?
Sheesh. The live that I was, maybe on different live now. There's this woman that was on live, and she was basically calling all of us racist, which I'm not. I really don't understand that. Why does I need to keep my mouth shut?
No, it's okay, Kitty. So you are probably a victim of some of these live creators. You go in and they're race baiting you into these lives. They're saying all white people are inherently racist. White people are the problem. They demonize white people, right? I understand that you're like almost flabbergasted to or appalled by these creators saying these things about white people, right? Is that what you're saying?
It's not true. That's not true.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I'm hosting my lives, is to end this nonsense, these crazy live creators that are doing this on a day-to-day basis, and they're getting paid, and they're manipulating people into believing these things, and it is disgusting. It's disgusting.
Kitty cat, I'm gonna say this.
I don't understand why.
Kitty cat. You know what they're trying to do? They're trying.
Yeah.
They're trying to gaslight you or make you feel guilty. Don't
understand that. I mean, understand that. I really don't understand that.
Oh, Shay, I think you have a.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing, Kitty Cat. Them folks, they don't even know you. They don't even know your name, your age. You know, they don't even try to get to know you. They just say, "Oh, you're a white person. You're racist." You know, and it's like, and they would get mad when a white person stereotypes a black person. Randomly come to a black person, say, "Oh, you a thug." It's a problem when white people do it, but when a black person do it to a white person, it's cool though. So that's just what they really do to people though.
Exactly, and that's what's wrong. And Kitty, a lot of people say, "Oh, here goes white people playing the victim." Don't fall into that BS either, because this is what they do. This is what they do.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this, Kitty, right? If you did not do anything or say anything that was offensive, because you know your own self, right? You know yourself. So they're trying to make you sit in the corner and make you be like, "Oh, what did I do? What did I do?" If you will say these things and you evaluate, like, I didn't say anything offensive, I don't stand for what they're saying that I am. Don't put yourself in that, because that's a mindset thing. They're trying to manipulate you. That's a narcissistic mindset. Some people don't know that they can be narcissistic. And I deal with that with a lot of people. And I used to be like, "What did I do?" And I'd be like, "I didn't do anything. They're trying to make me feel guilty, and I didn't do nothing wrong." So people have like they want to be bullies and narcissistic. They want you to be swayed on their side. But if you're not a hateful and you're a kind person, don't. Because I keep on hearing you say, "What did I do? What did I do?" I don't want you feeling like that today. I don't want you walking around like that. I don't even want you in a way to feel as if we as because again, I know like they say I'm part of the community because I'm black. Okay. I just say I'm myself, if you want to put me there, okay. It's not like I don't like being a bad part of the community for
Oh,
real. But
Shay, my dear sweet girl. I am pretty damn sure, because I am pretty sure we are all over somebody's TikTok. They are watching us and talking about us. I am pretty sure you are not part of the community, girl.
and that's what I'm saying. That's why I
They
say,
done took your card.
baby
I'm
girl,
pretty
look, baby girl, I'm fine with that. That's why I'm so fine because again, I'm a part of being united and not spreading hate and doing love, and that's why I want Kitty to know. Don't feel that way because I keep on hearing you when you go off of mute. You say, "What did I do? What did I do?" You did not do anything. If you were not offensive, you did not present that way. Just know that, okay? I don't want you feeling like that for today, being this weekend, because that can go in your mind, okay?
They want you to feel guilty of something you didn't do. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm. I
But
just
You know what I'm
had a
saying? They
question.
target white people like that, and then when they target those white people, they end up changing their mind, be like, you know what? Maybe I am doing something wrong. But whole T, you're not doing nothing wrong. You
what I
didn't do
want to
nothing
say,
wrong.
what I want to say to Kitty is that I've been in your spot when I first started TikTok. I would go into spaces that, and just want, to let everybody know, because I try to be a really kind, respectful person and let everybody know, hey, I'm here. I see you. You matter to me. And some spaces, you've got to, if you go into a space and the vibe feels off, automatically know that you're going to be race baited. It's going to turn into something bad. Their intentions are to make you feel like shit. My best advice I can give you is to leave those spaces immediately. Do not feed into it, because it will attack your self-esteem. It will attack how you feel about yourself. It will start making you question, well, what am I doing wrong? Which is what you're doing now. And you shouldn't have to feel that way. Surround yourself by people who are going to accept you for you and who are going to love you for who you are. And you are loved and accepted in this space. So I'm just here to tell you that. Like, you're loved, you're accepted, you're welcomed. In my space, there's many good people here. Yondo, Shay's a new good one. Big Mama, Lori. I could go on and on with the list. Lola, like, you got a lot of good people in this space that, welcome you with open arms. You're welcome here. Never judge. I mean, you never be judged. So I just really suggest to you, do not take yourself into those spaces, because one, you will never be accepted, and two, you'll never be welcomed.
Yeah, no matter what you say, you can even agree and you're still not welcomed. By default, you're white, so you're wrong. How are you, Kat? It's funny how I have Kitty Cat up there.
That's actually my nickname too. I just had a question. I just wanted to know if the panel thinks it's racist for African Americans to call white people cracker and honky. And there's also a new list that has been compiled at some university that has a
It
whole
is, in
new
fact,
list.
a racial slur. Yes.
You said, what was the slur again? What was it
I
called?
mean, that's a new slur. I never heard that one. They trying to
Me
say,
either. That's why I said, hold on, what's he
What?
say?
hey,
Cracker? Honky?
Cat, what is
Ma'am,
Crackers
that?
and honky, yeah, that is, if you are
Let me tell
racially
you.
doing that stuff to be racially profiling and saying something the wrong way or derogatory towards someone, that is 100% a slur.
And yes, and that
Mm.
that can be, and that's an offensive slur. And I never heard it. I never. And good, you told me that because when I hear it, I'm gonna tell somebody, why would you say such
Do
foolish
you know what
things?
cracker is? Do you know
Oh
what?
yeah.
Oh,
And
it's the whipper. It was the whippersnapper. So if you're calling a white person a cracker, you're calling them a slave whipper. You know
It
what I'm
started
saying?
out
Like,
something to do with horses.
no, no, it was the, see, Big Mama in the comments. It was somebody that had it was, yeah. Here, she'll explain it.
It was the guy on the plantation that delivered the punishment, okay? Who cracked the whip. So if someone calls you that and you know you don't fit that, don't you dare carry that.
And don't claim it. Sometimes when people don't know an offensive word or a slur, they be like, I own it. Now you're falling into their trap. Now you feel like you're superior and you walked away winning that argument or something. Really, it don't be an argument because some people just like to start trouble sometimes. They just want to get under your skin. That's why I say you got to be observant. Some people want to get you riled up because they're bored. They want a reaction. But if you don't give them a reaction, they're going to be looking foolish. They're going to be looking like the bad person. So now they're embarrassed. Now they say, oops, I need to escape. So that's why I'm more mature. I let a person be foolish. You want to be foolish? I'm not going to let you get a reaction out of me. You was just bored. You're immature. That's okay.
How
But
do
you
I
know,
see
Carl,
this? Who's doing an entire live? I want to go see. Tell me, please, in the comments, somebody.
It's Ebony, I think.
it's Ebony. It's a lot of them. Ebony, what's his name? Chris and
Hold
Hey, can
on.
I
what's
ask a
the
question real quick?
Hold on. Did you say Ebony like EB? EB
Yeah,
is that?
yeah, she's the one that has my
Ebony,
backdrop. Yeah,
Ebony Rose. Who
yes,
else?
it's Ebony Rose that has my backdrop as her backdrop, and it's
Are
kind of
we talking
disgusting.
about the same girl who wanted to do an application so she can no longer have white in her? Oh my goodness.
Wait,
Look, you know
what?
what's
Are you
crazy?
I don't
serious?
come on
Baby girl, are
demand,
you
honey.
serious?
Bro,
I don't
you know
come on
what's
demand.
man, you
I
know
don't
what's
come
you
on
Baby
know
girl, are you
demand.
serious?
you know what's
You're for
crazy?
real.
She got mad at me because I called her a white woman. I told her, "You're not a black woman. You's a white woman. You's a biracial woman." It's like stop trying to erase. I told her stop trying to erase your whiteness and trying to make yourself full black because you're not. I said you don't even have a black feature. You have a
She
white
don't
woman's
even got that
feature.
hairdo. She got the white
Exactly.
hairdo. She got
I
that
said you.
hairdo.
And
That
she got
soccer
mad at
mom.
me. And she dropped me for saying that shit too, though. She started laughing and dropped me for saying that. Because I told the truth. Like, Shawty, you don't look like a black woman. You look like an actual white woman. Like, no one would have told, no one can tell that you're a black woman. I could tell you's a mixed breed.
I want a
They just
soccer
make
mom.
her feel
Give
so
me a
good.
soccer mom.
They make her feel good enough. And like she's
Exactly.
accepted. That's why she does it. Because
But the
she's
thing
probably
is,
been dealing with that all her life.
but look at this. The thing is, if you're biracial, right? How can you take away a card from half of you? You can't do that. You can't pull that. You know,
Say that louder for the ones in the back, please, Shay.
you can't do
Right,
that.
like,
That's like me
excuse
saying. It's
me,
like
Mr.
for you.
Judge,
It's
Mr.
like
Judge,
me
Mr.
saying.
Judge. I do not claim my bloodline that is white. Please take it out right now. Take it out.
Yeah, it's like that's like me saying this. I'm not black. I'm not black. I don't care what you guys say. I'm not.
I know
I
black. I know.
say
I
I'm
know black.
not,
I know black. I'm
and I'm not.
dominicano. I know black. I know black. Okay. Okay.
But
I
you
know
know
black.
what's
Like,
crazy though?
but then the thing is, when you see my family, they're gonna be like, "Oh my god!" But what are you saying? Your mom and your dad? No, I don't claim them. No, that is not my mother, and that is not my father. Nope, nope, no way, nope. Like,
But you know what's
huh?
crazy? A lot of black people believe that biracial people are fully black. And I've been telling black people this. I be like, biracial people are not fully black. Y'all gotta stop saying that. Y'all
They're
can't
half and
keep
half.
claiming
Listen,
everybody
No,
they're
though.
vanilla and they're
you're
chocolate. They're a
mixed.
half and half. They're what
Yes.
you call a flip flop.
It,
Yes.
you're mixed. Like they say, it's like the Powerpuff Girls. You can tell me, and that's when they say, "Oh, I'm like, no," because when I met your dad and your mom, if you was really, I would see black and black. But
Okay,
I
let me
see
ask you.
this
Hold on.
and
Hold on.
that.
Hold on. This is how you end that, Shay. This is how you end that. Watch this. I'm gonna ask every person here on a question.
No love lost. Wait, you see how people can change words and fit it to what they wanted to? Just because somebody said mixed breed, they said that you call her a dog. They don't do
Right,
you calling
right,
her a dog.
right.
Yeah.
Oh
Like
man,
what?
no, not that, not that. Who cares? Shut the fuck
People
They're
up.
gonna
love to
say
I
twist
got a
they're
words.
question.
gonna say you're being offensive.
I got a question. So I was living in Minnesota the year before last, and I went to the George Floyd Memorial. Do you know how many bad looks I got? Let me go ahead and cam up real quick. You know how many bad looks I got? And do you know how many times I was asked why I was even there?
Wow.
And
What
then when
you
I
do?
asked somebody to take my picture,
Because they looking at you from the outside.
they
They
tried to
ain't
fight me.
inside.
They
Damn,
don't
what
even know
you?
you.
You didn't do nothing.
You ain't
I was
doing
there.
nothing.
I was there with my date, who was a black man, and me and
That
him
was
wanted a
more.
picture together, and nobody would take it.
Wow.
Why?
Yo,
Why?
who said that a
Why?
cracker is a slave master? That's the funniest shit I've heard all day.
It's the whip cracker.
No, you need to look it up. A cracker is like a old like settler, like a moonshiner or like a cattle driver. That's the actual terminology. Like you can look it up on Google. It has nothing to do with slave ownership or anything. And cracker is not an offensive term in the South.
It is.
No,
I've been
it
called
is
cracker
not
all
an
my
offensive
life.
term in the South whatsoever.
Yes, it is. I'm in the South,
Okay,
and
so
yes,
I'm a
it is.
saltine and a Ritz.
You need to look up what a cracker is before you get on here and tell hundreds of people that a cracker is racist.
Cooper. It is a derogatory term. You do not go to anybody. Would you call your boss that? No. Why? Because it's a derogatory term.
No, you
Would
Right,
you
can't
go
be
up to
let. But
somebody and
no,
tell
right.
them?
he's
No, I can't.
incorrect
I dropped
because
him.
yeah, he's incorrect anyway because it is an offensive term because when they made that term for us being black and colored people, that's why we said, okay, we gonna make a word for y'all now. So we made that because when you eat, which you like they say, you're salty and all of that. Like it's an offensive term. Like and like he said, it comes back to the South. Everything in the South was not pleasant and dandy. Like what are we? And they say we don't know our history. Do y'all know y'all history? Do y'all know y'all history before y'all say something and then try to change the terms to fit y'all? Like, you can't do that. Don't try to change a word that is already constructed and it already has something attached to it to give you that definition. But now you're trying to make it fit to, do like in a way like they say argument. Because I don't argue. I do a discussion, like, because we're grown, right? I don't need to be yelled at or because you want me to get in your viewpoint. No, just give me the
Okay, and
facts. Give
and
me where you got
also
facts.
to these cult leaders, you know who you are, the ones that are listening. Stop bringing your cult members onto my live. They're gonna get blocked immediately. You guys are a cult, okay, and you all need to literally break that cult and brainwashing community that you got going on. Just stop culting, okay? You guys hate the triple K. Why are you all creating a
Hmm.
cult yourselves? Why are you doing that? To hate white people, why are you doing that?
I
Cooper's
want, I
still in the
want, I want them to come
comments.
up and speak. I want them to come up and speak and see what they got
Even
to
if they
say.
come up and speak, I'm not even gonna judge, but most of them, like I say, most, I'm not putting all, because that's why like a lot of them like to say all of us feel. No, you can't speak for me. Speak for yourself and the rest of people that you met or that you got the stats for, but don't speak for me because I am not a part of that equation. So that's why when people like we all feel this way, I never said that. I never got a survey.
I would be good on that plantation. Why does any white person deserve any horrible treatment if they are innocent people? You lunatics.
Well, that's their problem. They live in 1875,
I mean, they have that old
24.
time
Right.
mindset to where they don't
I
like
live in
change. Like,
2024. I don't
yeah,
live
I'm with
in
the
any
times. I'm with the
plantations.
change. Like, y'all be living in the past. Like, Abe
Like,
that's Lincoln time. Like, can y'all move forward? Like, we got technology. We also have where you can get these sources from. Like, y'all keep on saying back in my day, back in my time. Okay, yada yada yada. Well, we
And they,
now.
they
Can
probably
you
weren't
can
even
you
paying
talk about what's
attention
going
to
on
that.
now? Can you say what's going on now? Because what's going on now, you don't even go to you never went to my school, but back in my day, we ain't learn like this or we ain't do this. Well, now times has changed. We not gonna stay. We not gonna can you get with this time what's going on? But you want us to get comfortable with your time, right? Because you feel uncomfortable. You don't like that we're saying we're trying to unite and we don't want to spread hate. But because back in y'all day,
y'all was divided and y'all still want that to be. Y'all still wanted it to exist. So that's why
They
you
weren't
put in the
even divided, Shay. They're not even old enough.
They weren't even
But
born when
and you are
segregation
correct.
happened.
You are correct. But this is what they say. This is what my mom and my dad and my grand or my friends, they told me. Okay, that's in the past. Stop living in the past. That's what I tell people. Stop living in the past. Like, I'm here. I'm right now. I'm in the present. Present.
Y'all, let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something real quick. Hold on. Continue talking, but I'm going to show you guys something.
Like, and that would baffles me. That's why even when I have relatives or friends and stuff, like, and then they like to put their experience on upon me. Well, I didn't experience that yet, so I'm not gonna go based on what you telling me. That's your personal own experience. I'm sorry that you feel some way. I'm sorry that happened to you, but until it happens to me, I'm glad that you told me. But hey, it's not gonna change how I feel, and because I didn't go through it. So now you saying I'm not with you because I don't want to support what you experienced.
So
Come on.
this is homelessness, right? That's going on in the United States. Now, when it comes to the regards of homelessness, there's no color, right? These are all people, all colors, all genders, all nationalities, all religions, right? Here's one. Here's another one. Well, I have a point. Hold on. And then can you also hear me?
Yeah, I can.
And then
Yep.
here are people here fighting against it of all colors. Okay. All the two genders. Okay. um,
They gonna deconstruct that photo. They gonna be like, well, they probably there for this and that reason or this and that reason. Assumptions. You're not there. You don't know. Have you met them people? Like, people like to break down stuff. Like, when they see stuff like this, they be like, well, they was there for that reason. Maybe they was forced. Like,
these people are standing together against homelessness, against what is
and
going
that's why
on.
I'm telling
No,
you.
I know what you mean. I know
Mhm.
what you mean, Shay. They twist my words every single day. But these are people fighting for what's actually happening, and there's no color. People are standing together against what is happening to human beings. Okay, what's happening to Earth? There are white people, black people, all nations coming together, fighting against what is actually happening. And you guys want to sit here and host lives hating on white people. Look at these kids.
Wait, warrior, this can't be possible. No, that had to be Photoshop. It has to be Photoshop. No way. It has to. It has to. No, you just created this to support your claim. This is what is happening. You guys you see her, you see what she's trying to do. You see what
My
she's trying to
claim is the
do.
power that when we are united, we are undefeated. Undefeated. Because we stand together, we unite as one, and these people are crazy. Crazy. They're brainwashed, literally.
No, you have to be crazy because this is Photoshop. We're gonna show this. We're gonna show this in another, like they say, we're gonna show this in another live. I'm gonna zoom in.
Look at
Do
this.
you see it? It's fuzzy right there. Do you see that lady right there? It's fuzzy. Nope. 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 No ma'am. No ma'am. Nope.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's not Photoshop. These poor people, I swear, it breaks my heart to see it. And people want to sit here and talk about all this nonsense. People are struggling together.
Why warrior? I'm just joking, y'all. I'm just being like what they
I
would
know.
say. I'm not, because they know the
See, they
people in
don't
the comments.
understand sarcasm. They don't understand
No, the people in the
sarcasm.
comments. I'm glad y'all
But
take
let me ask y'all a
I was
question.
just,
Let me ask you this
yeah.
question real quick, yo, everybody. Now, take away race, take away the color, take away every social construct that you could think of, gender. What do you get? I'm a part of the human race.
Yes.
The human race.
Say it one more time.
Hue.
Let them hear you. Let them hear you. You gotta
I'm
spell
gonna
it
break.
too.
Listen,
Spell it.
I'm gonna break
Spell
this
it.
back
Say
down.
it loud, non-love. No
I'm gonna
love,
break
I
this back
mean.
down for y'all. Listen, hue. What is hue? Hue is a different color. Now, everybody, whether they want to know this or not, this is just little history. Well, not history, little science. African Americans are not colored, technically. We don't change. It's white people that change colors. This being honest. And this is how it is. When a white person gets mad, they turn red. When they're in love, they blush, they turn pink. When they are sick, they turn either yellow, green. When they lose their breath, they turn blue or purple. When they die, they turn brown or black. When they sit in the sun, they turn red and then brown. So there's really nobody that's colored except white folks. At the same time, you have more white folks that have helped African Americans through the struggles from the 1940s, 50s, 60s, and 70s. You're just not going to see it because it's his story. Why they call it history? Because it's his story.
That's not what they call history.
Listen, let me break it down for you. This is somebody that's 43 years of age, boss man.
Boss man, they don't call history because...
Can you listen? Listen. History is only told by the winners or those that are writing it, right? So how do you rewrite history? You have to break down every single social construct. You have to unlearn so many different variations of what's been going on. But now, if you break these social constructs back down towards each other, whether it's man, woman, two white men, two black men get together, they can build a house. I would literally, no offense, but I would rather go on the front line against a foreign invader with Bubba from the fucking mountains than Tyrone from the hood. And I'm going to tell you for two reasons why. Because Bubba from the mountains, he didn't have that training his whole life. Tyrone from the hood, that's from the same block as me, he knows how to shoot. He know how to use the pew-pew. But the thing is, though, he going to use the pew-pew the wrong way. Oh, nah, I'm going to keep it in my pocket and woo. I think I'm going to look cool. No. I want somebody that's going to defend the border with me. That's going to stay arm in arm in solidarity with me. I'm a black man. And I'm saying this. I done been through the hood with, I'm talking about.
I agree with that, but that's really just because more white people grew up hunting.
Now, hear me out. And this is somebody that grew up from the 80s, 90s, the 2000s, and now we're in 2024. I done seen the movement of the world, how it has moved in so many variations in so many different ways. Don't get me wrong. Back in the day, white girls ain't had no bodies. Now they got all booty and everything. They thickums. They thickums with it. I want one of those. I want a block.
That is kind of crazy to say that white women haven't ever been.
No. You're not listening. You're not listening. You're over listening. See, I'm making a point.
No, white bitches have been thick as hell for a long time, though.
I know, but you not listen. You're not listening.
In order to really listen, you gotta actually listen to every word and not just pick and choose of what you're listening to in a conversation. Some people, tend to do that. Like, I'll pick this word, I'll pick that word.
I've heard this exact same argument a million times.
Okay, but Cooper, he said a lot of stuff.
But everything is not the same, like you're saying. You heard this argument before, but it's different now, right?
I want to know who called me a cult leader because I said cracker isn't racist.
Actually, the word cracker came from the one that used to hold the whip, and it wasn't always a white man that held the whip. It was actually black folks that held the whip. Exactly. That's where you get the word house nigga. That's where you get the word field nigga. The two separate terms. Learn terminology. Now, don't get me wrong. I say the word cracker all the time. I tell them crackers come and catch me. And when I say the word cracker, I'm not talking about a white person.
Cracker is in like police terminology.
I use the terminology as in the word cracker as somebody that is against my people. You're my people. When I say my people, I'm not talking about white. I'm not talking about black. I'm talking about my people. My people are the ones that are in the struggle that are being oppressed by.
Yes, hold on. No, love. I'm sorry. Mods, you guys are blocking. I think my friends. I know y'all are blocking, but I think you're blocking some people that aren't supposed to be blocked.
The
Go
block
ahead, no
game
love.
strong. They be block, block, block,
Now,
block,
now,
block,
now, you
block.
got to also understand. At the end of the day, I would rather be in that trench with somebody that I know for a fact that don't like me because they don't like the other person. My enemy, the enemy of my enemy becomes my friend. Do you not understand that?
No, I get that.
Okay, now, cool. Now, how old are you?
25.
Okay, you have yet to live life. You still dripping pee from your little pee pump. No
I
offense.
think I probably live more than you. I've been to like 45 states.
45.
Lucky.
Listen, my man. Let me explain something to you.
I've seen a lot from my age.
Hold
Bro.
on.
I've
Let me
been
explain
all
something. Let
over.
me explain
Like,
something to you. Let me explain something to you.
racism only exists on the internet, bro. I swear to God, I've been almost
My man.
everywhere.
Let me explain something to you. This is coming from somebody that's older than you. I have a child your age. I done been around the world, not the country, the world. There's a difference. There's a very big difference. See, one thing about this one generation I will say, and I'm going to always say this, just because you have the age of information, majority of y'all are stupid as fuck. Majority of y'all are stupid as fuck. Y'all claim to be woke, but y'all really are asleep. Why? Because y'all only getting partial of the information. Y'all only are getting partial of the situation that comes up. And then y'all want to run with it. Oh, I know this, I know that because I went to Google. Listen, I was born before Google. Google was only created within the early 90s.
The fact that you think that just because you're older makes you so much smarter and you have a few
It
people
does.
in the
I'm gonna
chat
tell you why.
gassing you up,
I'm gonna tell you why it does. Listen, I'm gonna tell you why it does. And this is the truth. I learned from experience.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for you to
Experience.
say, "Oh well, you're younger than me. I have a kid your age." So you
I'm
don't
trying to
know
listen.
anything. It's crazy. You don't
Listen.
even know me or what I've seen or what I've done.
Listen, let me explain something.
Cooper, he's just trying to say, and this is what you're not getting. He would have more to tell because he actually came, like you said, you traveled the states. Okay, you did that, but he actually is telling you he's been around different, countries, not states, countries. So he got to experience more.
The United States, like I don't know what countries you've been to, but it's
I've
like
been to Africa. I've been to Guam. I've been to Puerto Rico. I've been to Spain. I've been to Europe. I can keep going on. I got the passports
that's
to go.
what I'm saying. Europe, like you could fit like 10 Europes in the US.
No, you're not. Listen, you don't understand, Coop.
That's why, that's why here goes Cooper, for example. Like, I don't want to get them offended because I want us to say their names correctly. No, I'm talking about the Pacific race. But before it was discovered, which is America, right? They were here. They used to write on rocks, right? And they used to go to their elders because they lived. They would say, okay, tell us about, such and such, which you had, have done this and that. So now we can take this knowledge and pass it on, but they would, experience other stuff on themselves as well. And then they would keep on. That's what he's trying to say. He actually have experience. He actually did countries. You did states. You can share your experience with the states, like, what you did in America, how you travel. But he has more experience, mindfulness with countries. Like, let's say you wanted to travel to Africa. Wouldn't you want somebody who traveled to Africa or another, country and let you know?
I guess what I'm getting at is like
quick disclaimer.
the whole cracker thing, right?
2 seconds. 2 seconds. Lola, people are messaging me saying they got blocked and they weren't saying.
Yeah, I know. I just seen that.
I don't know. Look, I don't know. Yes, I'm getting that too, but I can't. I can't scroll because I've been trying to scroll on the block list of who is getting blocked, and I don't know Kelly. Who these people. I don't know who.
His name's Kelly. He's There was one.
That's his username is Kelly.
I'm gonna break something down real quick. Let me break something down.
If they're saying hateful stuff, yes, block them. But if not, then just don't block everybody.
Well, there's people coming in here too with 0 followers or 2 or 3 followers. I'm blocking them.
Maybe because they were blocked before with their main account. Maybe I don't know.
No, he was saying the names that the creators be calling him in the comments, and somebody blocked them because they might have thought that he was saying
Oh,
that to you. Yeah.
Gotcha.
okay.
All right, now cool. Now let me break this down for you. Now you're 25. That means you were born in 1998, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 1998, I was doing time in federal prison.
Mm-hmm.
I got out when I was 24.
Mm-hmm.
I decided to get my passport to go overseas to go be with my father. Because my father, he's from overseas. Now, when I left the United States at 24, I got to see a broad spectrum of the world. I got to see white South Africans. I got to see white Kenyans. I got to see white, all kinds of
Knowing that
white
there's
people from
white
different
people
countries.
in all
Whoa,
different
let me finish.
countries isn't a
Let me
surprise to
finish.
me. I know
Let
this.
me finish. Let me finish.
Okay, I just please have a point to this because all that's really happened is I've gotten here and you've told me I'm wrong about everything, and everybody's just agreeing with you and not really letting me speak.
He wasn't stating that you were wrong, Cooper. He's just saying like he's trying to tell you that.
No, he's saying that I don't know anything because he's older and he's been to jail and he's been to different countries.
I kind of want to
So there's no
interject.
way I could even
Gigi
fathom
would like to
making a correct statement. Like it's ignorant what y'all are saying about crackers. I literally walk around with a hat that says cracker on it. It's only racist if you make it racist, like 90% of race problems.
Okay, well, that could be said about the N-word then, Cooper.
Exactly.
Why can't white people say the N-word?
What?
Cooper, come on, man. Stop. Like, yo.
Okay,
Do me a favor. Hey, whoa, host. Can you give me the power of fucking moderation, please?
Yes, and also, I mean, if one
Please
thing
give me the
is
power of
racist and the
moderation.
other one is not, I think it's
No, but
Delulu.
okay, hear me out. Let me finish my statement at least. If you want equality, you cannot tell people, oh, we want to be treated the same and we can say this, but you can't. It's a double standard. I understand that it's an offensive term and shit, but if you want true equality, you cannot have special treatment.
Okay, hold on. Okay,
hold on. They don't have
We're not asking for special treatment.
and white
I
only
got everybody for
schools
this
and
one.
white
I
only
got everybody for this one.
scholarships and
Hey,
white
Crack.
only this and that.
Hey, Cooper.
What? What are you talking about, bro?
Hey, Cooper. No. Watch this. Dre Facts, everybody on here. I just need everybody on here at one time. Everybody. White Warrior, GG, Coop, Dre, Shay, Baby Girl, Nolly, and Jan. Everybody. I want everybody in here to say this. Everybody. Cooper, say the word nigga. Just say it.
Say it. I was waiting
No. Watch this. No. Watch this. I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show y'all something that I learned in psychology class. Hey, cool. Say the word nigga.
Nigga.
Okay. How do you feel?
Just the same as before I said it.
Okay, now check this out. Whoa. Now check this out. Now watch this. That word has no power towards me because I know I'm not a nigga.
It's only racist if you make it racist.
Say it. I think I get what.
Hold on a second. So,
he's saying.
Cooper, are you white?
That doesn't really matter what my race
Yes
is.
or no?
Want to tell us?
I mean, yeah, I am, but why?
Okay. Claim it. Like you can't just say I don't want to tell you. Like just say it. Like wear it. Wear it like
no, y'all listen. Hear him out. I feel like I hear. I think he's just wording it wrong. So it sounds like he's saying right. Listen. So we can say the N word. We say the N word right to ourselves. But if somebody else says it to us, then we get offended, right? As the same, he's saying the same thing for the C word. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just saying, if it's bad all around, we shouldn't say it at all.
But you know the difference is white people don't get offended by the word
we should say
cracker. That's
the
the
shit
thing
more.
about it.
Everybody should be saying the shit and stop acting like it's a big deal. It's a fucking word. And white people say the N word to each other all the time too. Just like black people say the cracker to each
but
other
y'all say
all the
that.
time too.
But y'all really say that within your own circles. But at the same time, it really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you gonna say what you want to say, right? You gonna do what you want to do, right?
Black people are the only race in America who has a word that they're the only people that's allowed to say because the internet tells them so. That is not equality. That is special treatment.
I don't say it. You so don't put us
I'm
on.
Let's
just
be
saying in
real.
general. I'm
You got
not
some
saying
black people
Hey,
that let
anything
hey,
white
about
people say
cool. If you
nigga.
want to say the word, listen, cool. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you want to say the word
I would
nigga,
never
say
say
the
it
word
either.
nigga.
it's
I
not.
don't
It's
care
not
at
that
the
I
end of the day.
want to
Listen,
necessarily.
I'm
It's
All
just
right,
grown.
that
hold on,
like
hold on one second, because no love. I've already told you, like, there's some things, because I do have people that hate me on this app.
Yeah.
Um, we have to stop saying certain words because
Okay, I'm gonna say the word ninja.
that's why
Ninja.
I didn't want to say it because not because like I'm scared to say it, but I don't want to get banned off of TikTok.
Yeah, I get what he's saying, B, but I'm just saying like he can't speak for every individual black person because again, some of us don't use the
And
saying.
that's what I was getting
Some
at
of
with
the
the
white
whole
people
cracker
don't
thing.
use the
There's like
saying
a
as
race. There's
well.
a group of people in the South, like a large group of people that thinks
Yeah,
that word is normal, and it's not
yeah,
nothing to do with
that's what
it.
I'm saying. This,
You know what I'm saying? But you know, the
we the
word
same
ninja
thing.
really come from the South for real though, like from Southern white people. That's
Actually,
what
it
they
don't even
call it
come from
up.
them. It come from Ireland. If you really know the terminology of it.
That's why I said white people invented the word, but we're not allowed to say it because
No,
society
no,
says
because
if we say it,
because
it's
the
wrong.
word see the thing was the word inna was this somebody that is belligerent, one that has no understanding nor thoughts.
I
That's
thought
where
it
the
came
word
from
ninja came from.
Negus.
But if you really break down the original term of it, negus was a terminology in Nigeria that meant king. So if
Yeah,
you really go back and break it down and break down the true terminology of each word, then you'll know what it is.
which is also why they called the dude Negus on Walking Dead because he's like the leader of them or some shit. It was like I don't know the same type of. I don't know. I remember reading something about that. That's why they called the dude Negus
See,
because he was the leader.
listen, y'all ancestors called this that to use to be demeaning, but then in the
Yeah, but
early '80s
nobody
and
alive
but listen,
nowadays
cool.
is
In the
like a
early
slave
'80s and the
owner.
early '90s, that's when people of African American descent took it and they used it as a word of the term of endearment. That's my anger. That's my, you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
then
me
when it
again.
came
My
to
bad.
music, now listen, when it came to music, because it's used in music so prevalently that it is spread it wide. It's spread it worldwide and all throughout all continents and all lands. That's why the word is so animately out there now. You
It's
got little
probably
kids saying the
adamantly
word.
out there because most good music has it in there. Like everybody knows it because they listen to music that says it.
That's what he's
okay, but
saying though.
see,
That's
this
what
is
he's
the thing.
saying.
Hold on. So this is the thing: is when people openly admit, in my opinion, this is my opinion only, uh, admit that when they're singing their song, they're minding their own business, they're in their own house, they're doing their thing, and they're saying the N word or any word for that matter because it's in a song or it's because you're saying like a line that was on a TV show that you or a skit that was really funny to you or whatever. If you're openly saying that you say it, I truly do not think that you are racist because you say these
No, you're
things.
not.
If
You're
you're
not.
saying it in a derogatory way, like you're saying you mother truck and this and this and this, and you're trying to fight somebody, now that's a whole different story.
All right,
Exactly.
you remember the song? Oh,
Yeah.
you remember the movie White Girls, right?
Yeah. That's kind
Okay.
of racist, but it's funny.
Wait,
No, no, no. Okay, now let's
you
go.
mean
Hold
white
on.
chicks?
All right,
You
you
mean
remember
white
the song?
chicks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the movie White Chicks. You remember in the part where they was in the car, right? And they was all singing the Avril Lavigne, was that Avril Lavigne song? And then the 50 Cent song came on. It's 50 Cent and B.I.G. my nigga. Everybody said, and everybody looked around and then they was like, oh
Mm.
shit, can we say that? And then everybody just started singing the song. Now, take that for instance. Take that same situation for instance. Now, when I watched that movie, I laughed at that part because I'm like, yo, why are you scared to say the word? Just say it. It's a word. It's a word. It's how do you say it? It's how you
It's
use
more
it.
of a problem that if I said it, even just singing it in a song around the wrong black person, then they'd have a problem with it and they'd like get all pissed off about it. You know, it's like
But
the
those
whole.
black people have issues. They have issues, bro. That's the
Those
thing. They
are the
have
That's
ones
what
who
I'm
have that
saying.
Yeah,
Like
energy.
but
you got people on both sides that make it worse for everybody else, but really it's a small majority of people or minority of people in within both groups that make it a big ordeal.
Hey Nina.
okay,
Hey, hold on,
but
hold on.
I agree
Let
with
me
you.
say something to Nina Coupe. Hey Nina, I work in the fields. I work on a farm every now and then. And guess what? I make great money. Check me out. It be hotter than a motherfucker. You know who work harder than us? The Mexicans.
The Migos.
Mm-hmm.
No, love, don't even bother wasting your time talking to that profile because I find it very sad that all of these fake profiles and people from other live streams are being told to come in here and report and do this and that and the third. I find that very childish behavior. Like,
It's the
seriously,
small majority of
bringing
people
your
from both
backups
sides that
in
make it
here,
worse for
bringing
them.
your profiles in here, bringing your backups, making fake profiles. I mean, come on now, grow the fuck up.
That's
I'm trying to
the
figure out why they ain't why aren't they friends live and shit that they
Cause
support?
they
Why
just
aren't they
wanna
live?
make trouble and chaos, and they don't like
racist
when
people,
stuff
y'all. The
is
ones
being
that see us in
this
here
way.
talking this shit out and like figuring things
They
out and
don't
not
like
even
that we're
being racist, and
uniting.
then
They
they
don't
want
like
to
that
report us.
they want us to always be biting each other
Guys,
head.
I got a popular opinion, unpopular opinion to talk about. What are y'all thoughts on the current? I personally believe, as a centrist, that there's a lot of right erasure on all of social media. What are your guys' thoughts on that? As us being in a quote unquote free country with social media that expresses
I
the right
think it's
to free
bullshit,
speech.
Gigi.
Me too.
Of us
I'm
free, we're all
literally.
slaves to the government
Man, to
now.
be quite
That's what
That's
I'm
the
honest, even
saying.
truth.
they say we free, but they watching
Nah,
like
listen, if
like
you were really free, you should be able to stand in the middle of the street in your city and take a dump and just walk away like it ain't nothing.
to be
That's how
quite
you know
honest,
you're free.
we always being regulated. Like they say on the phones, everywhere. They making like in Florida they made the one law. Like it's like if you really had, because we can't even do our hair in certain states. You can't really grow your hair. You gotta have it at a specific lane. But they say, oh, you're still free though. You still free to express yourself. But
The United
how?
States is a
And
joke,
and
okay? The
and the
United
crazy
States
part is
Or
in
in
its
we're
Florida that
purpose
doing it
says
is
you
a
right
can't
whole
grow
now.
your
joke.
hair so long.
Yeah, they have a law. Like it happened in this case with a colored male. He was in a school and he had locks, and they said it's too long. He needs to cut them. It was down really to his neck. It's not even that long, and they said he needs to cut it. So they had him on suspension. They expelled him from school for a lot of
Wow.
months, and he did not win the case.
Hold
And
on, hold on. Someone said in the
For
comments
hair
that
I mean,
or
schools are allowed to say, "Hey, your hair
someone
can't be but so long."
They
well,
talking about the
some
Crown
not,
Act.
but like
Hey,
someone said
hey, what's the
I
name?
don't agree at all that we are not allowed
A
to
white
free
warrior. I
speech.
got to get up off here because I got to go get ready to go cause some trouble for the establishment. But yo, everybody that's on here, listen, I'm gonna say like this, and it's real simple. Love me like I love you.
exactly.
Love the person next to you. Look at the person next to, well, you can't look at the person next to you, but look at the person next to you. Would you stand in the paint with that person at the end of the day when shit hits the fan? Ask yourself that. Would you
Yes,
want to treat that person how you want to be treated, whether you black or white? Who gives a fuck
exactly.
at the end of the day? Bring a blunt to the goddamn
You
party and
about
let's
you about
chill.
to ruffle some feather, no love, lost
I
about it.
like to ruffle
You
feathers.
about to ruffle a feather. You
I
ruffle a
wanted to
feather.
ask not. I wanted to ask
I
not
love to ruffle feathers.
question
Hey, no
novelist.
love. It was nice talking to you, G. It was nice talking to all y'all too. I'm gonna leave on that note as well.
I got. Can I ask novelist a question?
Yes, you
Oh,
can ask me a question. Any question you want to ask me, I'll answer for you, my love.
Well, I was just. It's been a couple of days ago. I was on a live with. They were talking about people mixing races and all this stuff that white women was a fetish if all they date was black men. But the main question I wanted, of course, I was raised not to be racist. My daddy was in Vietnam. Black people died beside him, and he brought that into our lives. And I wasn't raised that way. Well, I was talking about having a friend that was black, and all she would date was white men. So I said, they said I was tokenizing my black friend because I was in a black space. So I
No, you're
didn't.
not. Listen, I'm gonna say this, and this is just in that whole situation right
They
there.
love to use that tactic.
It's like this. How old are you, Miss Natalie? Just by the
54.
Okay, Miss Natalie. If you like black men, you like black men. If you like white men, you like white men. I don't give a fuck
like
who you
purple or
are.
orange.
Whoa, let me break this down. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you like who you like, you like who you like. You like it, I love it. I want more of it. Make it hurt, Joe Sergeant. Make it hurt. Yeah.
All right, this
What's up,
spot
baby girl?
on the panel, this spot on my panel is saved for Dippity or yeah, because I know that you just came up here and you got blocked. So you're more than welcome to come up here. But if you say something that is going to be hateful or nasty, you will get taken off of my stuff and blocked immediately. So you're welcome to come up here. Thank you, Cooper. I appreciate you.
And I wanted to say
But
something about like anything that you say in the comments. I'm just looking and it's like, oh my God, did she just say colored? Oh my God, did she just say? And it's like, y'all are so take everything to
And to be
heart.
quite honest, they're sensitive.
Let's just touch some grass real quick.
They look them people when people be so offended by certain stuff that they know and they look deeper and deeper and dig like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you said that. I can't believe it be like, huh? Like you're trying to make something into something that's not even that big. You're trying to make me into something bad when really what you were trying to state was kind of offensive, but then now that I'm trying to, point that out, you're trying to flip it on me now. Which is kind of
okay.
I just oh, sorry, my loves, go ahead.
1 second.
Good morning. I just wanted to. Oh, sorry.
Oh, hold on 1 second. So Nikki, did you want to say something? Because you were here first.
Yeah, I want to say, why are you black people lying to this racist white bitch about these racist ass topics? Why are you coons in this?
Oh my God.
It's always one of them. They always like to call someone a
This is what I'm
coon,
saying.
bro.
they don't like that,
As
We
soon
don't like
as
the
you're not a
truth.
part
That's
of the
all it is. They don't like the
monolith.
Excuse me. I don't have
Lord
much
have
time to be here, whatever, right? Whenever the host is ready to let me
Okay.
speak, though.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to know if you guys realize that you're being fed incorrect information by Black people in regards to a lot of stuff. And then it's weird because white people just latch onto that and y'all take that and run with it. It's none of it's true. And you know that it's not true, right? Also, too, for the Black folks on here that are saying that you're perfectly fine with white people saying the N-word, you know gosh darn well that if they say that shit to you once they get pissed off, it's going to take on a new meaning and you're going to want to fight. So let's not even play those games. I don't know who you're trying to cap for, but it needs to stop. The whole whip thing, the cracker thing was absolutely positively without a shot of doubt. He gave you wrong information. And you're listening to somebody you can tell is not very well versed in this situation, who does not read, who probably just sits there and sees a headline or something and runs with it without reading the article. Let's get it there, okay? It has nothing to do with field or house or whatever. Also, too, the history behind the N-word is a whole hell of a lot more tragic and dark than it is behind the word cracker, which is something that white people came up with because of classism. Y'all have to wear that one, not us, right?
Okay.
So I'm not sure why y'all are allowing the tokens to hype y'all up to get y'all wrong. Because if you were in an actual conversation, an actual debate, and you actually listen to Black people, then you would be a little more smarter than what you guys sound really, really smooth brainish over here. You guys are
The same
I
reason.
mean, just cause she might be offended by white people saying the N word.
Hold on. The same reason why you and EB and the rest of your cult that y'all run with say such degrading stuff about other races. It's the same shit. See, you want to talk about other people and you want to throw your bullshit out, but you don't want to take responsibility and accountability. So why don't you try that for a change?
This is exactly what I was trying to say earlier. This is exactly what I was trying to say yesterday.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. So she thought she was doing something kind of coming up on here, right? When she hosts lives talking about Black safe space, okay? And then she talks about all kinds of things that are, in fact, misinformation. Okay, you're talking about we, us are spreading misinformation. You're wrong. It's you. You guys are hateful human beings.
Well,
It's
does white
accepted.
people want white people to love them or hate them? I just get so confused in these places.
But it's just so funny.
Because I mean,
she sat up here and she said the words "listen to Black people," but then she called the Black people up on this panel tokens. So are we just gonna ignore the fact that she's literally being a hypocrite? So we have to listen to a monolith of people again, like I said. So apparently, black people have to all be and act a certain way and have their own opinions and this specific range.
Exactly.
But as
They
soon as
was
anybody steps out of
robots.
that, it's
Y'all,
calling them slurs, it's calling them the white.
and hold on 1 second, because hold on 1 second, because she was talking about how my tokens, these are free individual mind thinkers. They think for themselves. They say things for themselves. We're not part of a cult like you guys are.
Exactly.
These are all
Exactly.
individual people that have different viewpoints, but we're not trying to spread hate like
And
you
it's
are.
so funny. It's so funny how she said you're tokenizing for you when her master is Eb over there. She came over here on the likes of Eb, who you think everything she says is true. And you said the real black people, I'm more blacker than you will ever be. You could never be in the places I be. You're not respected by the same people I am. You can never walk where you can't even say, you don't know who I am, where I'm from, or why I think like that. Nobody's paying me. Nobody's making me do anything. I just am not a dummy. And I think for myself, I don't follow everybody else like a sheep.
Exactly. That's why they get upset when we don't have the same mindset as them. They want all black people to think the same. That's why they be like, "Oh, you're a coon, you're tap dancing," and it's the
And I
fact that
was
she's
just
saying
about to
that
say
we would get
that.
offended by the word nigga. Like, first of all, not every black person would get offended by the word nigga. You know what I'm saying? Just because a white person say it, like, you know.
And the
It,
crazy part, hello,
Also,
love. The crazy.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't think people should be and saying that. Like, in my
Oh
opinion,
my god.
especially if you're at work or something like that, I don't think people are just gonna be saying that word. No, it makes you look uneducated. In my opinion, if you're saying it,
Very
especially in
much.
a work
Yes.
or in a professional place, like even cracker. Hello.
I was
All
always
right, can
taught
I
that
say
was a
something?
dirty word. You don't use that word. You don't use that word.
have to call me a heart eater, or I'm going to laugh because I got you that mad. And if you
Okay.
don't put your hands on me, that's a difference. If you put your hands on me, that's a difference. If you say that, I'ma just laugh. What's the difference between somebody calling me, oh, you a bitch, you ugly as shit, or
Yeah.
say something else to me, and then somebody calling me a nigger? I
Yeah,
probably beat the girl up.
And I'm gonna say the
That,
because
last
words
person
offend
that just
them.
like when she just left. Okay, I'm sorry that we're not, with the old and you want us to, like you said, follow. I'm my own person. Okay, I'm
Exactly.
gonna lead right. Just because
But
you want me to follow your belief or something, that's okay. But again, like she's saying, we should feel offended when we hear it. But it's like I said, it's the way you're saying it to me. Like she said, and she even said that. Well, if y'all heard it and they are saying it in another way, being aggressive, yes, we will feel offended. But again,
exactly.
if it's not coming off that way, like they said with white chicks, and they like, is it all right for us to say it, or it's like a good time and a good feeling, and we're not getting offended? Why would I give a reaction? Why would I come on my character? Why would I say?
So
Why I'm trying to change the mood?
So don't nobody go in Eb Live and try to control her stuff. One, they hypocritical because one, Eb mom is white, her dad is black, and they make her pick her black. They so-called accept her black side, but she
Hmm.
dismiss her white side, and they say, "Oh, you don't know what race is." This, that, and the third. Why should a mixed person have to choose? That's first and foremost. So
That's
Eb
right.
can't
That's
claim her
right.
white side. That's first and foremost. Second of all, I went in somebody's live named Snow something last night, and she gonna talk about something. Oh, you Lola, my get the f off something. Wait, you a Lola? You a my for Lola? Get the f off my something. You coon little like these people are so hypocritical.
And that
Like
is because even when I be speaking, they was like, oh, when I was saying something, they was like, oh, she with the YT people. Yep, she's with the YT trying to spell that YT stuff. I'm like, what? Just because I'm speaking about being united, I'm not filled with hate. Because